Good morning, Jayhawks. This is Thursday Good Morning KU, and I'm Sunny Kim.
And I'm Lauren Davidson. And as I'm sure all of you are aware, yesterday there were men walking around campus in masks, Guy Fawkes masks, and military uniforms. And also, one was wearing a GoPro. They said that they were protesting the way that KU is handling the sexual assault cases on campus, such as the Sigma Kappa fraternity rape case and the Hashinger Hall rape case.
Yeah, they were going into lecture halls in Wesco and Budig, I believe, and interrupting lectures and just really scaring a lot of students there. A lot of students thought they were they had a gun and that they were going to shoot everyone in there. And I read from the UDK that some students thought they were like really scared. They were holding hands together and they were just really frustrated the fact that these guys just came into lecture halls and interrupted the classroom.
Yeah, a lot of the students that were in those classes, they took videos and photos, and immediately those flew all over the internet. They went viral instantly. And in one of the video interviews that was posted online, the guy that was wearing the GoPro, he was asked why he was wearing GoPro. He said that he knew that this was going to go viral. He knew that millions of people were going to be watching this streamed online, and that's exactly why they wanted to do it, was to get attention online.
Yeah, I actually saw a short Instagram video on there, and it was a short clip of this guy talking in Wesco Hall, and he was making threats to the Sigma Kappa fraternity, and I believe that the guys who were in that fraternity, they were stationed outside their house because they got a report that these men were around that fraternity house.
Yeah, and the guys that were in masks were also spotted again last night on Mass Street. There was a report that they had been giving out flyers to random people walking down Massachusetts Street. The people who had been given flyers said that the people appeared to be peaceful, and they just said that they were part of the group Anonymous and didn't have much else to say about them.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting to see how things have been happening on KU about after the sexual assault case, and that people are getting aware of this issue, and just the power of social media is just crazy how things can go such viral.
Exactly, and all the different ways that students are protesting the way that KU is handling the sexual assault cases has gone nationwide, whether it's females walking around with mattresses, or like yesterday, the guys walking around in the Guy Fawkes masks. So
yeah, I think if I was in that classroom, I'd be really scared and frustrated. I can't even imagine. I'd be really scared.
Yeah, I mean, I heard some of my sorority sisters who were in the classes, they said that they were getting ready to duck because they didn't know what was going to happen. So just a really scary case all around, and I couldn't imagine being in one of those classes.
Yeah, for more story updates, visit kansan.com. They're updating photo galleries, videos, and news updates on there, so be sure to check out further about this case.
And one other quick event that's happening tonight, it's a charity event for Jubilee Cafe. They are having, it's called the Cheesiest
Competition.
The Cheesiest Competition in Lawrence. So
yeah, so there's going to be pizzas from these 3 restaurants, I believe, Wheat State and 2 more.
Papa Murphy's.
Yeah, and Minsky's.
Yes.
And you're going to bring $5 and donate the rest change to the pizza that you think is the best, and all the money will go towards Jubilee Cafe for fundraising.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's a good cause.
Great event. You can help out and eat great pizza.
Everyone loves pizza. I love pizza, so.
All right, that'll be the end of our first segment. We'll take a break and be back with Katie and Bret.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
I'm Katie. I'm here with
Bret Ivy.
Hi, how you doing?
He is the creator of Greek TV. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Greek TV?
Yeah, for sure. Greek TV is KU's first ever TV show devoted solely to Greek life at KU. Came up with the idea this summer along with Cal Butcher because I really wanted to get more involved and host my own show and do that kind of stuff. And yeah, we came up with this idea. I'm heavily involved in the Greek community, but oftentimes it gets a bad rap. And so what I wanted to do was kind of, create something that's like different from like all the bad news that you hear about Greek life.
Yeah. So what all goes into creating your own show?
Oh, well, let's see. It's tons of work, tons of prep work. You have to find a crew. You have to find people that are interested in your idea. Yeah. You have to go about and like make sure that you have video to put on your show or like photos and all that kind of stuff, as well as producing scripts and basically everything that could be involved in a TV show. That's your job and your duty. So it's a tough job, but it's well worth it.
Yeah. So what is your take on all of the accusations? Because there's been a lot of stuff going into Greek life lately. Right. How is your show gonna help sort of fix all of that, or like help people see it better? Right.
So my main goal is just to get a positive word out about Greek life, and that could mean like changing opinions, but it's more or less realizing that there are problems there. But kind of providing an alternative or a positive to where people can take a positive spin on things. For instance, about a couple weeks ago, we did a story over the Greek task force that started to help prevent sexual assault. And that was I think, one of our best segments because we were able to talk about what they're doing, how they're doing it, because not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
And then we also talk about different philanthropy events that's going on, how much money that other organizations have raised, not only at KU, but nationally as well. So we take a focus just not only about KU Greek life, but about kind of Greek life nationally as well.
Yeah, so as I said, there's been a lot of kind of scary stuff and accusations going on towards Greek life. What are some positive events going on that Greek life is putting on? For sure.
Well, there's been a couple new organizations started based out of Greek life. One, for example, is Hilarity for Charity, which was started by a group of ATOs and I believe some Sigma Kappas as well. And that's basically going to put on a variety show to help raise money for Alzheimer's awareness. That'll be coming up at the end of November. It'll be at it'll be at Liberty Hall. And that'll be really fun and exciting because it's a bunch of comedians and bands coming to perform, and anyone can come help donate money, and it'll be a really good time.
Very cool, very cool. So if someone is watching this and is kind of interested in getting into Greek TV or just like kind of doing their own show, how can they get involved? And also, when is Greek TV and when can they watch that?
Exactly. Well, Greek TV is Fridays at 2, which follows right after 3 in the Key with Ben Allen. So yeah, Fridays at 2. They can follow us online at Twitter at Greek TV KUJH, and they can just message us there. They can also just come to the Crossroads and see what we're about. Message me personally on Twitter, that kind of stuff, because we are open to anyone and everyone coming in because it's a good time. Our crew has a fun time. It's myself and Good Morning KU alums, Brianna Johnson and Samantha Harms. And so, and we have a really good time. It's a really fun show, and we're always open to anyone coming in, whether or not they're involved in Greek life.
It sounds awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, and we will be right back with the news. Welcome back. I'm Katie Kelleher.
And I'm Caitlin Colhane. This is your Thursday Good Morning KU News Update. 2 masked men were arrested on KU's campus yesterday after disrupting classes to protest how the university handled the recent sexual assault cases. The men were wearing Guy Fawkes masks. Fawkes made the 5th of November famous by attempting to begin a revolution by destroying the Houses of Parliament in England in 1605. According to the University Daily Kansan, one of the individuals apprehended insisted it was a completely peaceful protest and he had no intent on violence.
Pakistani police have arrested 40 people connected with the killing of a Christian couple after they were accused of desecrating the Quran. The mob went to the couple's home, broke down the door, and beat them before throwing them into a fire. The couple had 2 children, and the woman was pregnant when they were killed.
U.S. airstrikes have targeted another Islamic group apart from ISIS in Syria. The strikes were said to target a group called Ahrar al-Sham, which is not on the U.S. list of designated terrorist groups. Many people think this could backfire because Ahrar is seen by many Syrians as a moderate group, and early reports say 2 children may have been killed in the strikes.
The Kansas Supreme Court has delayed a hearing that was set for today that was to decide whether same-sex marriages could go forward in Kansas. According to the Lawrence Journal-World, the decision came as a response to a ruling made by U.S. District Judge Daniel Crabtree, who issued a temporary injunction against certain state officials, barring them from denying marriage licenses to same-sex couples.
Phil Rudd, the drummer from the famous rock band AC/DC, has been charged with attempting to have 2 men killed. 60-year-old Rudd, who now lives in New Zealand, was also charged with threatening to kill, possession of methamphetamines, and cannabis. Rudd entered no plea and made bail until November 27th.
Mike Moustakas will remain the Royals' third baseman in the upcoming season, according to General Manager Dayton Moore. Although Moustakas will be eligible for contract negotiations this winter, Moore remained adamant that he will remain with the Royals in the future.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Stay tuned, and after the break, Alden will be here with the weather forecast.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Good morning, KU. Here's your weather forecast for today. Here's a live look outside from the balcony of the Union, and the camera might be shaking around a little bit, and that's because it is very, very windy outside. Currently, it's 46 degrees, but with that wind, it's going to make it feel like 40. It's coming out of the north at 15 miles an hour, and you can expect that wind to last for the rest of today, too. Here's a look at your almanac, and you can have an idea of what our weather should be like for this time of year. Yesterday, the high temperature was 67 degrees with a low of 35, but the average is actually 58 degrees. Our record all the way back in the 1915, I believe it was, 83 degrees. So we're not going to be anywhere near that today, sadly, but it would be nice. Here's a look at your 5-day forecast. We have a football game on Saturday. It will be 49 degrees as the Kansas Jayhawks take on the Iowa State Cyclones. 49, cloudy skies probably too, so it's also going to feel a little bit cooler than that as well. So if you're going to go to the game, be sure to take a jacket. For Friday, 60 degrees, low of 35, mostly sunny skies. The wind also won't be anywhere near as bad as it is today. Sunday, you can also expect 60 degrees, and then Monday, you can also expect to see 54 degrees with a low of 39. Looking forward past the 5-day though, there is a big change coming. There's a big cool down, and we're also seeing the potential for temperatures next week to only be in the mid to upper 30s with our low temperatures approaching the teens. So winter is coming, and you'd better prepare because things will be getting cold. That's your forecast for today. Have a good day.